Hey, beautiful Aries, it's Kim here from Sydney, Australia, Kim Enchantress, to do your musicians reading. And this is for November 2021. So I hope you guys are all staying safe. I'm going to start with the Crystal and Gemstone deck, and we've got Azurite. Do you want to improve and trust your intuition? Activate your third eye and exercise your sensory gifts. You receive messages from the divine all the time. It's now time to notice the signs, interpret them, and use a higher guidance to create ease in your life. So definitely be some obstacles and burdens that you need to release and look to a brighter future here, Aries. We have an affirmation, but I'll do that at the end of the reading for you guys. Now, we have the moon as a significator card. And I always pick this for my musicians, artists of all kinds. Now, it's any, it could be in a music outfit. You could work in a music company. You could make CDs. You could be an artist for DVDs or artwork, backdrops, things like that. So anything pertaining to music. So take it in your situation. Now, I feel here, Aries, that you've been having creative blocks, and this could have been due to being in isolation, and it affected your feelings here. You wanted to be creative and have that creative success. You wanted a happy romance in your life, but because of the emotional isolation, it's left you feeling blocked and stuck in some way. You couldn't see a way around this blockage, and you wanted to still have that high status creativity into your life, but your emotions weren't allowing you to feel inspired in any way. So you may have been having some difficulty and some challenging times. Now, I do feel like you'll start feeling successful again. You're going to start to take action, and I feel this is going to be around the 21st of November. This is when the entry of the sun goes into Sagittarius. This is when I'm feeling this is going to take place for you. Now, you could have also a Capricorn or Leo in your music outfit, or somebody you know in your music life. Now, we're going to look at what you've been putting into your music lately, and because you've been having emotional isolation, definitely you've been going through some challenges, and you were preventing yourself looking at your music. I feel you're at war with yourself. You felt like this was insurmountable, and you were afraid that you have lost your love for music. But remember, there's always a way around obstacles and problems. It's just that you're feeling stuck and frustrated at this time. Now, what inspires your work is the sun. So it's about feeling positive and having victory in your life, being happy, being successful and able to achieve your goals, Aries. Now, the endeavours that you create yourself, you'd like them to be successful and be recognised for your hard work. And you're going to bring something into light. This is about you getting your confidence back and seeing the good in everything. And it is about being in the limelight, bringing things into light. So you need some positivity in your life to inspire you again for your best work. Now, what your music inspires in others. I feel like because you're very ambitious, proud and disciplined, and even though you've been dealing with hassles in your life, you are operating out of a stable position. I feel like you inspire people to reach their very best, to go to the top of their game. This is very inspiring about you. And you inspire others in this sense. And you've got a message from your muse, and it is Lou Reed that's come through. Now, Lou Reed is based in the USA, I believe. Yep. And he was born in 1942 and passed in 2013. From his early days as the taboo-busting gender, representative of sexually ambiguous underworld, to his later incarnation as grizzled elder statesman and unlikely Tai Chi master, Lou Reed was never afraid to alienate or to wipe the adoring grins off the faces of his fans, approaching songwriting with a novelist's pitiless, sardonic eye. Few other artists have exerted such a vast influence on those who followed them than Reed and the Velvet Underground, combining ferocious sonic experimentation with an exploration of the sublime miseries of urban lowlife. They extended the boundaries of rock and roll into strange, dark and dirty directions that are still being traversed today. So he's coming through to give you a message here, Aries. And his attitude is, I think of you, but not that often. So he has his attitude about his fans, I just read there. But I think it's more to do with not giving your all and not letting your guard down to other musicians and your fans of how you do things. You know, with the lifestyle, you need to survive your own war in a perspective. So you have to get out of your own obstacles and, you know, being at war with yourself. And then take on the inspiration to learn to walk hand in hand with magic and loss. So it's about being able to get through life, whether it's positive or negative, being able to bounce back and survive, you know, use your survival instincts. Music's always lifts a vibration, so I'm feeling this is what Lou Reed's trying to tell you. But his other message is also the whip, and it is a card of physical activity. Maybe there is a need for you to start exercising to get gig fit again, because no doubt your industry can be physically demanding. And I feel that, Aries, you're going to be constantly on the go and in need, definitely in need of high energy. For this, you need to be able to get physically active again. There is a need to watch your muscles and tendons for the month of November. So do small steps. You're going to feel a lot better again. You know, if you're on that stage for hours on end, you really need to get those muscles working and look after the bones as well. Get that strength back, because Lou Reed's coming through to give you this message. He's your muse for the month of November. Now, I'll give you a summary of what I feel for these cards here, Aries, and I do feel like success will finally occur once again, Aries, and you've got this increased power, especially I think it was after the 21st or the 21st of November, when the entry of the sun into Sagittarius is going to happen again. And yeah, you definitely got increased power here, and you got protection going on this month from Spirit. It's time to get gig fit. Now, I do also feel like, you know, because you've had these obstacles and you're very intuitive, Aries, you need to improve and trust your intuition. You know, do some meditation to activate the third eye, because Spirit's got some messages for you about your music, but you've got to be able to feel these messages, see these messages, hear these messages. Now, it's time to notice whatever the signs are that are being put in front of you, and interpret them and use the higher guidance to create ease in your life, because you don't need these burdens. You don't need these obstacles. You know, you need to get that protective power back and get your physical energy back so you can succeed again. Now, there is an affirmation from Archangel Raziel, and Archangel Raziel is encouraging you to embrace the gifts of clairvoyance, prophecy, and the great mysteries. So maybe this is something you're going to do in a band situation. It's going to do something mystical, perhaps. Now, you need to say in your quiet space, I am extremely intuitive. My spirit guides and angels send me messages all the time. I am grateful for divine guidance. My mind is clear and all knowledge is available. I awaken my consciousness. I am calm. I am at peace. So I do really feel that's a good reading for you, Aries. You've been stuck emotionally and creatively, and now you're going to start creating independently, taking action on your health and getting that success back. Now, definitely under the deck, we've got the snake. So maybe this is about weaving an illusion to your audience and becoming a popular woman. This is for the women out there. But I feel this, if this is not you, Aries, it could have to do with Scorpio woman in your life, your music life. So, yeah, definitely I feel like you're going to be using your psychic talents, putting it into music this month. So all the very best to you guys. Would love to hear how it all pans out for you guys. Stay safe. Bye for now.